Yeah, man. Microphone check. Yeah. Before beside me voice, there are people are asking for me to. Oh, Dadiano me. AJ. Befamiko. Dadiano me. Befamiko do. What mu feeling my voice in monka na me mamu shout out. Once so mu feeling no enka mutimu because who wants to know? Irene Apia, it was nice seeing you this weekend. Haji Abinta, what for who says yes, why? For who says yes, what is say about who area and area, why? Koso, next for who says yes. National KTV, why? And my hearing.
Ronya Makuna Walo. Hakunanya. What's your problem? Ronya Makuna Walo. What's your problem?
Hey.
The one you know, Alana. And now you're confused today. Rebecca. To where? To what? Oh,
Irene. Whose pictures? Me and these doses and dempses.
Irene, I got them.
Nanajua, Akwaba. And see, just a cook away who me. Okay, no problem. Ako and AJ. Okay, no problem. But your wow, whom you also me hello, Nibi. Why? So, whom ya? So far, I don't know, my eyes are my hair invisible. But God will provide. Hey, I was on the radio, so muncha. Submit the Makumanyina Mawa. Hey, and I yes, hey, it's a different song. Hey, boy.
No, that's all.
And you win another Koto, you know.
Debut.
Hey, boy.
Where Lumba?
Obibedo Bino in a way, anyway.
There be Nana to Fona, Nana Koto, where Lumba.
And to the Obiando, you are confusing me. But the Lumba told me, I don't know what he's talking about anyway, so I don't even worry myself. I have no idea what he says, like no clue at all. I have no idea. Now Haji Akwa when Haji only New York, right?
Me too, baby. Haji Awa now.
Oh, it's not CM Bunny. I thought so. Also New York area. Yeah, I think she's not. Okay, Vera. Yes, the pictures were very beautiful. Mensa Asari, Moakwaba. Mind you, but what was Bomodiana. Charlie, I didn't radio cinema me yo hard time. Mr. Mo me ba na. Nothing's not allowing me to do what I have to do. What is this? Mr. Mo, mommy, I'm having a real hard time here, Mr. Mo baby. Munyami ho abotena. David Beyonce. Nana Kwesi Chumfo. Okay. Unruly Rich King Ghana. I miss you so much. Okay. My name is Nekono. Jamaye. Because one body there. Normally, no man body and I just say Unruly Rich Ghana made or miss me. I think.
Yeah, miss you wouldn't want miss me.
Unruly Rich. How?
Yes, I'm not watching me.
No, how they just
for what?
Now, Bano can't walk through the NK, okay.
Bob.
Thank you.
Remember the films
on your BB. I be after any man as well.
Exactly. Oh, Charlie, with your Mr. Mo, my boss is here. Why? Munyami Habutrena. Minya technical, you are has where is Facebook? Sometimes the thing just decides to embarrass me for no reason. Okay. Okay, all right. I think we are good. Sikaya. All right.
And you mean about
Bibia. Okay, all right. I think we are good because now at the end. And you know, once you talk through it, we okay. We don't go more than 2 minutes. And now Komna is be, of course. Komna is always be. The baby our question obi ehun ni be is no. And then I ask Charlie. Now me say, say oh so much chairman sir. And you it no be easy oh. And drop fight pa. Charlie.
Nah, to call them out, sir. Oh.
ABB. Mako Kroma. Makoto ade home depot meba.
Try. Yabote. ABB. Anano. Transform. Thank you.
Mako Kroma koto ade home depot. Meba. Ena akwabi.
The beginning of the story crash. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The beginning of the story crashes. Yeah. Okay. Can you see?
Was it
the beginning of the story crashes? This is made up. But okay. Anyway, come on,
sorry. You begin saying. How do you begin?
May say.
Yeah. Sure more.
I just. I'm not too.
Me brand new 2022 sub convertible.
Who are they?
Tesla.
Brand new 2022 Saab convertible.
Sorry, Manti.
Saab convertible.
22. You mean the 22 coming up or the one that?
Oh yeah. Saab brand new. Normally they give you a year ahead. And Magia me demwa me show me how far ever. Stafford kwanya so nana me bo enyum we kwam uje enyum show body. Oh. Show body. Nti me bo na ja me bie say brand new. Nti speakers no say boom. Boom. Ena traffic mu me sana me show me body near the ade work traffic me say me bie so nti no me show body. Ena akwa bi ebe park me nchen.
Eti udi ebisewu. Beginning of the story, no fa. Eti ne crack. And it's
I'm trying to explain why I'm wearing this. That's the whole reason. It's akwa ne be lease or rent. Che. Ma Jimmy Cheroba. Eti no.
Adwa ahene. Adwa ahene.
And now, you don't get anybody be able to show. Oh, tell it, Bamin Tempa, slow down, roll it down the window. Oh, stop the music, you don't get anybody be able to show. I mean, what do you mean? It's be chasing, and unfortunately for me, no quarter gas, wawa be ho. So, or branch them, some branch here, and then me see foam. So I'm still blasting my music. It's me see foam no. Me bisa question cry like said the window was too down. And then you me see foam no roll it down the window. So be na first blow ko. Aya.
Yeah, wa utiwe.
It's
there be me say there be wa utiwe asem na okay.
Yes, that's the reason. It's me fire first blow no. And I saw doom ninja no or the 2-hand brake. Now yes, Sibra. Now me fire second one. But I don't know how fast. And or cheap blow to say. Oh. So that was when I realized said, sometimes you need to assess the situation before certain action is taken. So I think that I did some slight miscalculation. Just some slight miscalculation.
Blow out you out we and out was a blow na obi na
The first one they landed bra.
And a boy.
Did you see?
It's a hot boo in some.
No. Second one, no. And then the ending is a question, and not chin. Like what Jenny simple say, and no dimmy sim say, no see from ABA in the door. It's a honor. That was when I was like, you know what? I should have been a little bit more circumspect. Now, so okay, James. Yeah. I want to see James.
Hey. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Oji blow no osi fom no. And I saw to the door. So no. You don't need to close the door. Relax. See, the people that killed George Floyd have been jailed yesterday. This is the time for us black people to come together. You understand? There's no reason for black on black crime. We need to come together as one and fight the injustice in our community. If some white people come around and see us fighting, we have defeated the purpose already. Then George Floyd died for nothing. You understand? So as a black brother, we are all in this together, especially in this crazy time.
Hey, Nkomoh.
I didn't mean to say like
story now my work me more than what he. Hey,
well, cover me sending I say and or hear me. I saw to the car. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You know what? We can come to a good conclusion. How can we solve this problem? I mean, anything you want me to do to solve this amicably, And no shame, so I said me to him. Let me see, oh, not too far from here. Opera between Abechend me fee. No problem. Also, Omo ne loan, no. And the member more man, and no problem. Cry. Besides that, bay. And also
Ajua
this
mi so
weekend.
fama no mami why? Ajua fama ne mami. Vi fama no rene.
And I say this weekend, member more ne from I'm going so this weekend me available. That's okay. So yeah, two weekend we. And I say okay, what about the next weekend? Now me say the next weekend so my birthday weekend. Into no me panacho I need to stay home. Because what about the next one? The next one so capito ye bibi woni fie. It's Miss no. And so we settled on May 15th. The weekend of May. I have learned I learned very important lesson in life. The first one, and they say, it's good to know your schedule. Say, like, okay, I was able to tell him, so this week I'm off, the following week I'm off, the following week I'm off, that kind of thing. It's very good to know your schedule.
No. What has your schedule got to do with any of this? What has?
We came to a good. Eventually, we all agreed on a good date, which is May 15th. And then the second thing, another important thing, and they say it's good to know how to negotiate. In situations like this, it's very good to know how to negotiate because negotiation can take you through all kinds of. And the final most important thing I learned today. No, I said I learned 3 lessons. Final most important thing, and it said, you need to learn how to do things like extra curriculum activities. You need to learn how to do things. Submit me name said yes more grassa. You understand? And say no. No. I didn't want to know about any other option. We settled on the first option. So yeah, that's a very, very good experience. I think we should all share as a family, and let's focus on building the Black community. And
anyway, I won't even listen before you just keep going and lying to the general public. Yeah, wish you could next year a happy birthday. Why?
The birthday so. And then the birthday.
Yeah, no, you not birthday.
Oh, how? And I'm here on Facebook.
Me say no, you not birthday. Mo ko Facebook incorrect. And you not birthday.
And as in Ochina.
And birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Kwabena Esiama.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah, for Ochina. Because and then birthday pan in Yense Hoshi Padia. Oh, Kwabena Kafra. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's so and then mom in semi boo and I face me buy and I'm about tennis and so because short to be a man you need them semi boo. So there's so many reasons why
and then was some boo and now bad as I come about tennis and I know some on some boo to send out a more boo.
Yeah,
same answer.
Yeah, and as Black people, we should learn how to negotiate, know your schedule, and then also learn additional trade in case you find yourself in a situation that I found myself in. Now wait to me attitude. Okay, it was finally Baba Nkomoh Nkitinkiti, and the 21st day of April 2021. Now you made your way. Ejumokua asoya sene KTV omo asoya sene so okay, if you make a KTV wasem now we quick commercial break and quick message from KTV na e bana e di dwumedie no ato
KTV, all you need is internet.
KTV,
Me hear any internet.
Baby girl, come on, give me everything now. Come near me, show me more.
Time minutes started it's almost 8 o'clock. At the end of it's almost 38. Do you want them now? Yeah.
Fight.
Oh dear.
Now so 2 hours watch. Now when you send
What is you? You tell fight.
now we catch up per view. When you are free.
Oh yeah, my mistake. I've tell me. Say me tell fight you.
How?
KTV, what Nkitinkiti one? Must have been show me BBL fear. Mommy, they say fighting crowd here for book. Mommy here. Oh, here me photo just you. Yeah, fighting the whole. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Almost starting. Yeah, free. Yeah, starting. I don't know. So first, moving first one. Because what can't you that I know what's actually KTV.
Into again was so.
But then they so that question also will be sent say. And then they so. Okay, what mean so idea. We call your funny say we call US entertainment. Sa HBO na dia wo tutu anya dia cinema free, Hallmark channel free.
Wow.
HBO comedy.
Wow.
HBO family. Like a day. Bibia. Naka election here. Let's say election. Make sure say me bibia. I know visa me boy.
Wow.
Ghana Parliament into call mu kunya na me metia me bibia la Ghana TV say na guri. Oko sorting na baby. Ni guri. Joy Prime. We mean that bibia. Show some you Ghana na. GH1 anybody. Yes.
Oh wow.
And the new I don't. And the new also, Charlie say KTV is the new thing.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Oh,
just contact High Life Radio. Contacting a variety night crew now. Oh, me who almost sort you out simple subscription so at the like compare who amount of wood and the service that you get in Amasa. I would to
internet.
All you need is internet. All you need is internet. When you're on internet, you are connected to the whole world.
Okay.
KTV.
Allah.
All you need is internet.
Thank you.
KTV. Okay, such a video. See here, contact High Life Radio. Another for 703-786-2317. You will hook up wonderful deals. KTV, me here on the internet. That's very. Okay, no. KTV. The family is getting bigger and bigger every day. People are understanding the need to enjoy what you pay for. You have all the services you can think of. Your HBOs, your Stars, your pay-per-views, your beIN Sports, Nkola, cartoons, painful cartoons, like everything. Hajia Binta favorite channels be bia ewoso. And when who's a me show you me sure say Charlie make I'm on for na start frame you. Me patcho me throw back to see why. Me throw back to see let me finish with this program and I'll call you back. What frame me throw back to see but who friend na me to me and for because me sure just leave me a message and I'll send message or WhatsApp say you are calling for KTV na yendi hujuma ochina mi ko meli bese 3 ama ebimu ewo ekua na la bi so chi aw
Major so
that's
but no friend me but not I think so for sure ni nakasa
ko
but no
okay cool so cha me mail ni dia komano and then a few other ones that I have to mail to and yeda ubibia se mode mo aso amaye mensa
Oh, me pacho. Ekuya kasa me ba why. Em
Ebusanfo ene papa ede Nkomoh bi a ehwam a kyese enya ase to a kyese yeba bedi Nkomoh a emu hwam se ne ohene se ne Davi bian sisi hoyi a wasi eluku sumptuous and lumptious and edible of the Nkomohs ya kyese wasi hoyi a ene wa ofiu se upese one Davi bian si ehwebom bi a connect me na ma so mon connect ene me de name ma she's for hiring. I'm hiring. I'm hiring her. Owner services. Owner services. Yeah, but me fa kwenya we so na me da obi bia oba be support him for over the weekend for GMA US, you know, yeah, obi bia say those that were far near, yeah, that obi say. And I mean, Bo Kwabnesia money, Papa Abeeku, Abasomo Yadie Pa. Papa did the red carpet. He did a good job. Kwabnesia ma hosted with Miss G, and he did a fantastic job. So kudos to you, bro. Ejumeniana sometimes in Kofofu say ni penny mujine ejumano ya ne easy, but enye easy santini. So bit me gather courage, you know. Ekujina ho eya e was say ubona baso na omani who say yes and pa waya dinti. Good job to both of you, Papa and Kwabnesia ma. And Miss G and a floor manager Capito as usual only suit into another day say anything goes. Yes, Papa, over to you.
Okay, cool. Mepacho, wow, pay box in no send me WhatsApp message. Save the number and send me WhatsApp message. Na ochano Panama friend because every we show they na dia santi. Me to me friend. As I remains as a here be a number na yede 703-786-2317 703-786-2317 save WhatsApp na send me message ochano Panama friend na yaka ho asem. Okay, all right. And yeah, that's bebre. So, I feel the officially emu bi akwaba. Ekuya official akwaba.
Yeah.
Bibi aboko there.
Adomenye enye bokokura wintimi sheda Muhammad kire se woni kapre.
I mean, sana ya me ya no kahwe wo ho.
Oh,
Like,
Kuse, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Udi enene na nsin ana wusin. Enene na nsin ana wusin. Yeah, yes.
I mean, dear no.
Ukoye gagai. Wana wuka pay you narration no. Ukoye gagai. Ene nyame etua uka.
That 2022 brand new.
Ena me say ukoye gagai. Nyankopo wanyo ho nti ize muhu moboda. But sorry. Nyame no wanyo ho.
No problem. No problem.
He thinks he's sitting in a brand new old car, so he can just go and be running.
Old car, 2022 old car. I know the old car. I know enemy of progress. 2022 car was a brand new old car.
Tier rubber. Convertible.
Fresh one.
Madam Fubi obebo nam sin ya o no adane ne ho backing vocalist Emma ni nua Bema yeti ya ne se se na bodam
Hey.
adane ne ho backing vocalist awuja wane mo anyway see
Na obi so be yare say ya aha yeti one na wode no be go te hwe de hyewa unum hotlis awosado obi se mabu a ba he ne ma tantan bi
akowe de yo ya de he dey pay you
thank you I don't know if you be Adam ya na ya je da control love egu ho
na baba what is a have girlfriend ya granting the bill
na sana me dem nim so onche yes oni obi a substitute
I na
bam
na so yes I hear dey
So yeah, substitute the obi kwa na ya kwaji obi.
Oh yeah, me
Yeah,
go
but
to
myself.
you say to chocolate. I was who chocolate. This get we ko you be baby.
Yeah, but come myself. Yeah,
For
yeah,
chocolate.
quick substitute. You know, still are the numbers they need over there. They have it. Okay, Akwaba, Bibi Aboko.
Yeah, me not do away.
Charlie.
And sorry for going to fight.
Yeah, Charlie. It's been a struggle, man.
It went like that. Like how? Like this.
Oh, something you can punch in. Like first one.
Masa. Mpacho.
But second one.
Now we win some we.
No, they were Chiman son.
Mr. Obia wunye mehi says our backing vocalist not one.
No, someone no this one infinicam. That was where I realized that there are sometimes that you need to use caution. Oh.
That you need to know your schedule.
Yeah, and you also need to understand the things that you can do, and you need to have, the flair to negotiate in times like this.
Well.
Yeah.
Papa Abeeku and Efu. And even the security guards. Well done. A job well done.
Arveni. Sister Vifa also. Arveni.
And security guards ni nyina ye chiamo. Ya mama money aduma. Kukwa the chef. Thank you.
I took one for the team. It's okay. I took one for the team. It's okay.
Irene, it was good to see you. Nanadra, very good to see you. My view na Helen Yayakpeli, it was good to see you. And all other and I didn't it was a beautiful evening. And let me use this opportunity to say me kind of preco. More share TV so near, as an as but to be honest, it was a beautiful evening. Performances and all that, it was awesome. And Papa did a lot, So we and Nizama be
No, that was this afternoon. Hey, sorry, it was yesterday. Sorry.
Well, I am confused. That's why I came there. That's how you boy should. And on behalf of Dawn Music Production and High Life Media, we say thank you. Thank you. The main event is coming up, and watch out for it. Papa Patrick, why?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Papa the Padabaku should have missed.
Yeah.
Aqua cry the mouno and no slang. Anyway, Padabaku, you're ready.
Oh no, it's
grandma was at here, Gusubi.
It's that Beyonce voice. Oh,
I want to be more.
Yo.
Yeah, that was it.
I assume.
Papa.
It's a problem.
Papa, me just waiting in the minute. Yo.
No, as I'm reading, I'm sorry. Dr. Marcus, now, Bibi Aboko.
Oh, Bibi Aboko, been to my baba. Next year, big team cry.
Next time, into me, miss crack.
Dabi. Ain't possible. I was my idea, my bottles to the musronti.
What I got?
Oh, we don't know what is kakao.
I'm telling Papa on you, Papa, that's what I'm making.
Mama got some madam bank as some madam out there. Who made him?
I don't call a so.
I don't know. Oh, Charlie, and then the man won't be crying. You make 1, 2, 3. No, I don't go 1, 2, 3. Papa be pa. I'm saying we change this all the day. I told you, Ginger.
Ninya was a big
1, 2, 3 near powerful.
It was nice.
It was a big I mean, energy,
energy drink.
Next level.
Yeah, I'm paying energy in Kobe. Energy then here.
Okay. Okay, so hopefully the main one. But next week, those of you who are still in the New Jersey area will be coming back again. this Friday. As a matter of fact, not next week. This week, yeah, yes, I have a view for yeah, kind of saying Africa's most beautiful, and also so it's here, and you know. Oh man, and Google no 703-786-2317. Just send me WhatsApp na ochna anopana mafrel. But o frame dia me ye show nti ebia na me ntimi ankasa. Nti Ben and Google no baraka ka and Google 703-786-2317. Na frame me. I have like 2 more people to call tomorrow morning. Okay. Nti no yaka ne saa ewie no afi ene yebekọ yedwumadie no so na enye nde a na nka minim se saa edie no kura mpo no difference wo na we obi na watena se adwen ho na wa categorizing to different. I don't know if we will have time to go through all of them, but I'll probably be skipping through and go to the few ones that I think will work for tonight. A memorable one, that's next week. I bet to us there. Now, the very first one, into no senior near the Abeeku ni. Meka first one, meka na my church the mukaka. Then we'll go around. We'll be actually not doing someone in the idea, and I say if you have any other additional one. So the first one on the list, and say, or say a friend, reconciliation edie. Reconciliation edie. So eno no sa no ne krakra ne say ebia entokwa bi aba ohun na mo try say mo beka and I say mo ka amanesi, but still I say in silly deal no fully. And you know most of the time no edie ebe to me ama deal no I have completely sealed and everything will look good everywhere on paper, on the bed, and everywhere. Now my question is, this is what he's saying, or my question is, if that is the case, who initiates reconciliation sex? Why initiates it? The offender or the offendee? Why? And appropriate so obe initiates reconciliation sex. And see around now maybe so be first of all, who you think should initiate, and what you think about this reconciliation sex in year. Now actually who initiates. Then you tell us if you have some personal experience be only and of course age there about personal experience there or nim kind tin baby inti you starting fee ages so reconciliation sex, what do you think about it?
Not all the time. It doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work all the time. Is it good? Sometimes it's not. And for me, if I'm wrong, I will initiate it. That's all I say. If I know I'm the one in the wrong, yes, and I know where and how to go about to get Unipakun not to refuse, of course, I'll use it. But it all depends on the relationship I have with the person. If the person is somebody that I'm really into, somebody that I really enjoy, and I feel say he enjoys me too, I would do that just to compensate whatever it is that I've done. So I think that it depends on who the individual is.
Okay. Dr. Marcus, Agasa na.
Yeah,
okay. So reconciliation sex. What do you think? You think it's advisable? And if it is, who should initiate it?
Okay, well, thank you very much. I think I say will move two folds. It will be advisable, but it will be so you have to solve the problem first before you venture. And yes, Anna, the problem will come back and bite you because problem no if you say sex and quite ever solve a problem now. Will be the no problem no. On the other hand, and also maybe a minor misunderstanding be there. You can use it to solve it, you know. Eshemuni ni ana mobo ho nkomo nketinkiti bi ho na say you know onka menye bebre uyi ba akoto na hu se be ya asema na we twa so but edu sa times I won't say enije wo ho nti possible so or the better and as to who should start no it depends say unya obi a onu hu say oh this is not onipa menenete enye sa na ote maybe bibi ntina ma why sana onipa kwa wo offended no betima start but we are sure say time bia we mistake na we ya na say wa so gidi say wanye ne ya you can start it, you know. And I could be BFF. Yeah, that is all I will say for now. I don't remember. I think it's you will be see it. Yeah, sure. Maybe you know, unknowingly my but she's the main kind. But possible say yeah, only pebia why be that. And yet any problem can see the near market to be on. The Bufuka crabba until Oberfa who they show how far obey. You know, draws and okay, now they are show.
That was my Jewish.
Oh, they be or as a man when say, you know, page here made with maybe I mean, my car, what I say. It's here for one fine chap now. May I say, my car, can we?
Bob.
PK.
Okay, come here, walk over. You remember also in a minute. Ako?
Yes.
I think for those of you asking, I think we can say it's the same as makeup sex.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for the want of better explanation, reconciliation or makeup sex. Kwame yeti unka. Ako yego.
Okay. Make a tea for you now, for yeah. Makeup sex, is it good? Yes. Most times, you know. And no, you have to worry for maybe they solve more problems. But like back with car, you know, and better. A buy man, you have from one. Nanka, a yes, set as I'm crony a becca. Every answer, yes, I didn't because you know we are wired in a way where say, if it's me, I pepe, but I said, so if you keep doing that and you think say okay yeah that na asanta na I know na me say we dey Mr. Manon some Ghana for me man do na no ni adwuma a wo ye say yeah we dey na che say bibia to twa no in try you we asem ni go so twen so it keeps piling up papa bisa bibi o I feel me my dream kaka.
Have you done it before?
Oh yeah, so many times. And do you ask who should do it?
And then who should initiate it?
Dia sebe odi nkwasem. Say it's a way as I would sorry actually would offer now no. I think what ideally no what offended would offer no unnecessary we initiate to calm your partner down. Makeup sex is good.
Okay, Kwame.
With them ba hatche into mecha ahwefo nyina na papa I think move na we no blow now born no yeah me boy aba so pantina am say the be our role model no
Correct.
We dey can born blow ni we na afi the one negotiate sane no
Bob, I didn't come home empty-handed.
No, why are there?
Yeah.
Your boy aba so all the fraternity are very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Davy, if you are going for the gothic look, it's actually really working. Atlanta. Anyway, when it comes to makeup sex, I think say, oh yeah, Obama, you have to be very, very strategic about it. If your man always use it as the deal sealer,
Explain.
the deal say when I do kwase asema, and so making sure say I beg be Abeeku be sika so be all the presents you have to buy, all the things that you have to say, you've already said it. And to and then I'll make my family there. I always want the offendee to initiate it. To tell me, say she has accepted the apologies. Something so what I say. Say honestly, then I'm here will be the offendee, and I'll initiate it to let the person know, say apologies accepted. So what I say. So first of all, like Baku said, no, the problem has to be solved. That is not the problem solver. The problem has to be solved first, and this will seal the deal. So we will be so aware adventurous as an offender. Not unfair idea. You can try it. If you try it, and Oyoba, or you're very frank. I mean, you have two different kind of people, but Oyoba are very frank. If she hasn't accepted it, she's not gonna allow entry. If she has accepted it, she will. It depends on the kind of communication that's between you, the partners. But go ahead.
Now, so you as a man, can you? Young fan say, can you initiate when problem is not solved? And as I say, Obani initiate here. Can you respond when the problem is?
So if you abandon your offender, and if you're putting me in this story, anytime we'll be initiative, the problem will be solved. Because let's just say, you get what I mean. But so me I'm your offender now. Normally, I would like the offendee to initiate for me to be aware, say the apologies has been accepted. You get what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what I will advise.
Okay. Me mama dear. Yes, if it's a makeup as in post discussion, post resolution, as in asama esi no ya kan wie ma obi anya ne ho ntiase dia, then I'm good. But would me farm be bribe me? Say, oh, wait, I mean, be who back home and obey bibia so nah, I know the end where came mommy into no.
Abeeku, I think it depends on the gravity of the crime. Gravity of the crime.
Well, yeah, true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Because boys they normally apology in your budget. I say.
Say
it's initiation about not gravity no.
The only time when the gravity is okay.
It's a gravity in your body side virgin side. Yeah, they are chill.
So gravity in you okay party and you wow.
Let's see where did mommy at Tamana via side. And yes, sir.
And
any other issue will be forgiven.
Yeah. The gravity will determine it. And so no, okay. Now let's go to this one. Very controversial. Punishment 6. Punishment 6. Apparently, before the person bisa say, mo hwe na sometimes you find it so difficult to share. No, I want to know what the main problem. Maybe there's something that we can do to help, like clicking on a share button. Keke no. Like, is that is it such a big deal? And I mean, I'm who say a big deal. Mr. Mo, I say a big deal. Mama, me who say a big deal. Yeah, Mr. Mo, mon share. Why?
Papa, any big bill, but niggas we were ha or my baha incognito.
Uh-huh. Most of can't say to share why exposing the whole.
Oh, shepherd, I'm niggas don't say.
Right.
Clandestine. Almost a smash no woody bonnet.
Omudija. Bakuna abado. Bakuna. Who is something you who sad though?
Ah, oh, yeah, more. Piquet say on share that.
Debbie.
Yeah, Cassa or ha. Or no on comment or no on share.
Debbie.
Or hapa.
Uncle,
I say, make your chinobe frame the matter. No business then I'll see you.
Okay. So punishment 6. When I read about what this person is saying about punishment 6, even got me more confused. So basically, no, I can say most people tend to use sex as punishment. And the way of using as punishment, he thinks it's totally wrong. It should not be. It should be the other way around. Now, this is what he says. Most people, ebia or oba, who offend you oba bia, or say or punish you on farm mount for a very long time until say or no be okay. To him, no, that is what some people refer to as punishment sex. But he thinks that is wrong. If anything, it should be the other way around. Where nipakono monikwa waye na upesa u punish no. Pedie no fatata no sa as a form of punishment. Na no obi to say akosua say minim say ni beje ho ba obepe sa punishment nyamanya because ono wo ni eyi obi a neniji 365 movie no ho de what is punishment sex?
That is what I'm trying to understand. I mean, punishment. Punishment sex. Emma, we hold out on men. Like, oh, why am I bunny way? Me farm out. I'm gonna hold out on you. I mean, that's what people think. Say, oh, punish it. Onipako. If there's any other meaning to that, honestly, meaning. But the meaning they say for the most part, women, we are the ones that do it. We do it. So Bema, we were any saying to me from man, but me home coming for the longest time. And like Unipakone Kano, it's the wrong move. Wrong move. Then maybe oh yes, I move now. Sister Waga, you end up punishing yourself. Graphic ama ubi akin kind, and that. I mean, one night it's okay, but the I am 2-3 months no say share. I read them it's just nah.
Okay, so how about nipa no ne definition of punishment sex? I've seen patata na
when you say okay fatata no in most cases fatata which some women do say who say bia bema on any wo no bema na step it out and bibia at the back of her mind she's thinking say bia sex in tea and a bema na step it out in tea and it's me the bema wa na afno if that's the reason why you're going out into I mean, that's how some people say, yeah, that's a me punishment. So, no pay. All call baby, you continue. Me the better time is
and I say, nkwasiade na woyɛ no yɛwɔ abɔnten na wɔkasa rough na memfi wo no sisi a menya wo.
I mean, I won't call that if you want to say it's a punishment sector, just get the person turned on and leave them hanging. That's punishment. Turn them on, do the things, make sure say you get them to the point where that's when blue balls now comes in. Get into the
punishment.
For me, that's what I would deem a punishment. But rather than I'm giving you pleasure, I'm not punishing you. It's not punishment. I'm not punishing. It's not punishment. Enjoyment, pleasure. The punishment is when
and leave them in pain.
That is what I'm saying. Say that part is not punishment. No, punishment is I will leave you high and dry. I will get you to the point where I know, say, master, this one year you can't. I will just make sure, say that day. No, I'll go the extra mile. And your whipped cream, me chocolate, near me, jai, me spreading in me we are Miss Winija. Later, I'm a call.
Agrada akwa ona oko. Why? Ona be substitute agrada.
Ona be substitute agrada. Okay. Anyway,
what is I'm being, you see, when you say punishment sex, all the punishment sex, all the tata, all the money do the money. What is the punishment in that? So you'll be or pedia, or you'll be pedia. You see, there's a difference between obi or pet. No, or pet a chain or pet a. There are two different things altogether. Obi or pay so so nipakuno pedi and you're rather giving him the pleasure. No, I won't give you the pleasure. The punishment is I will leave you high and dry. That's punishment. But giving it to you, that is no punishment. No, that is I will give you enjoyment. That's enjoyment. It's not a punishment.
It's another kukara.
It's only a punishment when it's a Tuesday night. And you know the guy.
So my freezer.
This is how we okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Traffic beats now is
it's not punishment or the tatan. No. So you'll be a persuade. Or you'll be a petty and so what would the one lock them a whole day or 2 days then you're not pine. It's not punishment. He's rather enjoying himself. Why should I let you enjoy? No. Punishment is I make sure I get you to that level and I leave you high and dry. That's punishment.
No, but say you are making the fact that you are letting him enjoy, like who your bar, just say manu rough helicopter.
You see, no, you mouse submarine. The thing is that I will leave you high and dry. Maybe I'll get you to the point where maybe make sure not so back ride the way you like, and then. No be
just like Kwame said, this comment is either witchcraft or wickedness.
Yeah, it's witchcraft. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you need to replace Agada when he comes out. Anybody that has this type of mentality is the next substitute for Agada.
Yeah, Irene is a warlock or a bayful. Just a
so this person Haley has been reading my mind. That's what I'm saying. You make sure, like Tony Pacono say, pay. She said, "Your papa also will face you, and Paco face you. I face you. But dane me hoka krebi. Usa ne usa pelu fui. Masa soni fui ma usulu fui. Na ma sorry flu so na me ko. Simple.
No, we are not feed them how kokra, and I say you still be around.
I will go and lock myself in a different room where you won't have access to me.
I know where to kino.
Number 2, my locker was a demo.
What they dress a basic I can one I said because that door will be broken down. Okay, what the
yes,
and they got different types of sex. Now, baby, do it. Yes, punishment sex. What didn't you who adding?
Oh, punishment. Yes, a punishment to cry that day. I say, otwe obi aso di ekwan be na baako ade betwe ne nyonko aso na yehe mu adodo na no dedi ka me che obi bia mu fa nche me se ma che
Really?
mu fa nche me se ma che na punishment there I said you can do na e ma na eta e sa de no e ma na cause be ma de utimi fa etwa ya sɛ o de be dada be ma no agya do akɔ te sɛ de kɛseɛ na ɛyɛ e ma na ɛwɔ o mutrim na dwen ne sɛ ɔde edie ne ma wo a ɛne sɛ wɔ your favor ma dodo na sa de ne wɔ mutrim last week station bi a we ne ɔmo yɛ program discussion course no sɛ owura ne say ɔwɔ ne sika ɔde bi ɔde ne yɛ ɔkama ɔde ɔsenka edie no enka ne yere nka ɔpɛ ne anyumre anasa anɔpa afɛ de ɔbaa ne so ɔfa ma ne koraa na anyambia no obisa dodo ada sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ otimi kanadwen ɔbaa no afɛ de ɔfa ma ne koraa we sa punishment we are not be man no etifa so a na obeka sɛ obi a break you heart why no break you our heart you know punishment ade a man na ɛyɛ and multi radio multi program mo fa sesa na 2021 ɛyɛ be comedy mo be sesa ma na ɛyɛ punishment ɛwɔ edi ho Bema de crowd of guys as Bema don't know the two bia just all the money to football but oba fi say ono eda ano the die poetry modern dia and obi nyawo e man na esa de esa man na esa punishment no wa sheda no abegina wani pa no osra no wa chia ne twi o say tino nufu bia chance na wa yiri na ba kwesi won mo sa punishment no madam wa wo ye wa na ye wo dai
Kafe, wabre.
To obi a punish you be that sana obache.
Me said that
Nana, the way our church and send me there, we are witness.
You didn't come on now, sana. Yet you already had a free zone. Now you didn't come on sana a money a baby Timaka or come this here be pay. And I say Asuchiana and Cosa piece, Metimaka, but do one a man as I dear no. A man just say, oh, but shut up, no, my dear, I wish you pay, no, the other fool and you watch us. You know,
Okay.
A man as I dear.
All right. Ako, punishment 6.
Asemwe debia asema kasa and
never can be.
Ayade bia asema ni je ho bisa.
I mean, so when you bedroom, what there?
Where I say a man no ye no which make ho. Yeah, na ye feel say not giving it in at all, no. We're punishing the men. Yes, to you, it feels like that's the most precious asset you have, and that would be the last idea. And we have them and a party, or they a punishing, and I feel good. But there means to be nimine where so we're doing some fun. Especially a man side, and then I mean, my experience, I might pay attention to, which I like. Better say, Sada no, you as a woman, you should know. Say why you're wrong. So your man handles you rough. On no one and not like on hold you nicely. And then the energy or day, you know. If you pay attention to it, that you would see say it's not dear as why excited, say be out or who watch and now I feel no days are. But on you giddy, you know, like he hits it hard with no acrocrobia or whatever.
Hard and
Me
dry.
imagine. Yeah. Me imagine no. Be any for place be any. At it goes straight. We are like now nya bema ebia the two more mreka kra na oti asemasia obe for play, but then during the actual thing, no, when the action is going on, he does it rough, a bit rough. So that should tell you, say, why, baby. And then that's when you find out, say, oh, I said, Nadia, you were rough. My baby, Anna, is something wrong? Or, you know, you find a way to make amends or talk it over. So, me, my dream channel, and that's what I've seen. Some men do that. If you pay attention to it as a woman, you should know. And I think that, oh, baby, also, yeah, wow, you can do the same thing by just sitting on him and riding him without any smile or anything. Like, oh, you're not being nice about it. Rough. Then you get up. Without baby, you don't care. You just, yeah. So, hey, babe, me boy, this is almost me boy.
And to say, I say, about to know, we couldn't anymore, just all punish so.
Of course. Some don't let you touch them. You don't kiss them. It just, they are rough.
Types
Girls
of
only
the
allow the panel. They do it very rough with you. And then the men might be so yes, sir. That means that you the boy. We any before and I say be why and be both. I say so much bino. If we are wild or home back then be the so much and there's so much thing the way back on there. And sometimes there's some baby a mouse
Okay.
kind of
Father Marcus.
feeling.
Okay, well, I think I said me we kakra. The aye kanin na ye how you feel is that is how punishment should be. Because punishment, there shouldn't be any enjoyment behind punishment. And I know say mbema so ye bisa what we do is say ebi a opese or punish your bar. Be your bar no why you opese uja na you can use sex as a punishment. The obedient last one be undi biom. Then you know from there no only have a sex biom. And yeah mbema how yen so ye punish mba no ebi no momo mfa mayen ya yen mbom ye bede de mo ani yenyam. Yenye wi a udi wi a no ano no unkasa no ho biom. That is a way of punishment. And it happens when there's a problem, you can use that, you know, maybe away who say, oh, yeah, be myself, and I saw a name, maybe a winning the one. Untumim Kase Wujano, more cry, or last one be the Ubeji with 3 points. But from reading what Papa Abeeku said, no, it is quite different from what we are saying. Where the Okano Apache say, punishment sex, no, Uberman more. We know enjoyment, mum na wukunya. And no, just punish your bano, and I'll punish Bermano. Punish so why you BB, into quite on so I would bet so what national say, we be a mamma no, and a poor solar we be made the hot to say chicken no. Okay, Jumaba the hot. Now quite on so on a last any bed fear one or na. I'm say too much sex and also a dozen. She said, oh, but if you time be our the tata, I bet you be Johnny. We need you with your yes, now by na power sorry that di if you are bad that and you read that it sometimes I can see it as a way of punishment because too much of everything beyond won't say what's bad, and it is true. In this all the sex tata will be bad. You can use it as a punishment in a way. But you know, I'm saying you use no sa, your mom de what my beginner yeah, who say punishment, yeah, who say enjoyment, but to be who say, and especially so be a mean just sex on one way, what the money be brow, but who say, oh, wow, no, and they might get mad at you because you giving it too much, you know.
I
So
just Mimi say,
That's
but
the one
about Mimi
talking
say,
about Harley.
Mimi say, oh yes, oh hame,
you see,
Listen.
oh the mammy say, oh hame.
Oh.
and I don't know, but apart from that, you know, the yeah, no sign punishment. But from reading the research and it says, young fema unipakuno more. And it could be a punishment because there are some people that they don't want sex and kasa. Maybe once in a month be, once in a week be. But when you be open more, and all the tata and the crop pill. But every baby a best from with the too much sex now you cry now. I won't say Charlie. You can't even do much. So that's what I would say.
Okay. Kwame.
Well, first of all, me shout out to Akusia
course.
Ata Obapa. I think she's the real MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, some no Kanyas some kwa.
Yes.
So I think to some people, when you give them a lot of sex without any sensual acts towards it, to say Obama, like on an area and a girlfriend, they always have sex, So if you give him sex without you being involved, if you're upset minded, because onyane debia, it who started on the man upset minded. I say and found you're doing it because he wants it. Everyone feeling some type of way. That person can be punished that way. But niggas are more national. So as I say, oh no, yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the whole month, oh no, you're bear twice. Now, so this man, number 12 because me punish show. And Saboni no D and every man to be D.
I believe you. I said, coming to America. I said, I'm a big guy for 2 months or so because why money?
Why money? It depends. I mean, I think that for a normal person, a normal man that has a high libido, I think lack of sex would be more punishing than giving him more sex. But there are some people or maybe there are some married couple and I say a boyfriend and girlfriend on it, the girlfriend are in some kind of waiver, like they understand sexuality and they have sex all the time. And they are never having sex, so we feel said the girl is just doing it. Just to pass time, she feels some way because sex is about 90% your mind. So I drink ancient and
It becomes a punishment.
Yeah, it becomes like a chore.
As a man, have you punished someone with sex before?
I haven't gotten the opportunity
to do that.
Would you? I said opportunity in a minya. Normally, I'm always the piano. Me na me blay.
You're punished.
Me na me blay.
What
I haven't gotten any partner that I say, me na me child, They be on nature na me. So I just say, on a timetable, what I get is what I get. So I just say,
Is this something you would like to experience, like an opportunity to punish someone with sex?
It's a dream. It's a dream, but.
This is a dream that it will never come to pass. This is a dream that will never come true for you.
It's a dream, but to say
what is on your
yeah, but at this point in my life, I think I have to put it on my bucket list because to say, but what I would say to say, sex is most enjoyed if everybody's involved. Sex is wholesome if your body, your soul, your spirit is all involved in it. And everybody's enjoying the whole,
Kwame into the crack anything. Into the crack anything.
Ne kwakra say, yeah, boys now, yeah, niggas now, yabalance, If you choose to punish us, fair enough. But
keep punishing.
Well, keep punishing. But my generation, I don't think we're gonna get that. I think for us, sex punishment is actually lack of sex.
So okay. So for the other side of sex punishment, which you said is a lack of sex, but with this writer's explanation of sex punishment or punishment sex, his is like I had to say I could say a penny bino. Rough, giddy, what you say?
Hey,
it's just because like on when you have a jacket, and you do the better. But deep down, with at the back of the mind,
yeah, I think
what miss will cause baby or what throw baby with and the final what two of ye.
Abeeku, come to think of it, I think that could be punishment. So almost the person itself she's not involved. She said, oh yeah, because she doesn't want you to waste your jack. It's, like when you saw wow crap.
Jack there is the last thing anybody wants to waste.
Yeah, with the diet we are having, you can't waste the jack. You know what I mean? She said, who wasted jack? It shall be televised on TV.
Yes.
Because
yeah,
break.
It's
only one and any break.
Oh, but me patcho me tiaka before.
Patcho kasa.
Papa, and you made reference to the 365, right? 365 movie.
Hey.
You see where I am a movie. This movie, you refer me with that movie, pal. I just like the whole trail of Sir Adena and Abrantini because I know you too. And I crashing in him said open, but she was or refused to accept it. Time normal year ready, it was wild but good. Sometimes when you will be more and I say more minimum for a long time. And you finally meet. That's how it goes. It's if you don't twist it. It's not like I like rough BBR.
This probably like the fourth or the fifth time who making reference to. I have every right to say, oh Peppa, we need you because every chance you talk about that scene. I say Kwame bucket list. I say also bucket list say unyo obi pursue around sana we ni beji pa.
No, there be one with your year or chain and the girl thought say obeye or yeni sakeke. Then I said equine can only do on or no yes money then they just leave you hanging.
You have vivid memory of every.
Oh yes.
Hey.
Tease me, baby.
Any criminal act.
No, it's not about criminal act. Mimi who no different.
No, they not describe it and say no and your punishment that's criminal. And if someone has evidence that you can go behind bars.
Oh yeah.
Okay, me who know. But also me can be when say akwesi or something has written on one side and all say and you'll be an error of sex, I just say or punish you. That's not what I said. This thing I've said it to be like DBI kasawa high stay. Sometimes that's why I said just pay attention. So Bema fina wa feel and on ye giddy like on no oma harder. You should know. The why you be na ni buafu suna or ne that rough. Like he hits it harder. And also you should know. That's a different. Still, why do you want to know? And one say, oh, the Nadia now say, why are you oh the baby and I'm feel keke and I rough na me I was just being me no year off and now so say me jump. I gave an example of an action that shows say you're being punished through sex. And I'm saying that also sometimes it feels good because at the end of the day, at least you do what him. Obi ani di ope me odi be me no ka dey fire me sir. I'll prefer
Fire
that.
sex. Oh.
Fire me sex. Na hear me odi you know.
Okay.
Mama won
Okay.
me fine. I was them but member kasa me rough and I say bibi. I don't like that. Obi are different. I gave an example. It be from Chowo.
Akosia, say, kase obi adwa oye no rough no. That is where I have some difficulty at because one say, kase Jack is not related to the brain. It's for Jack to happen, I just say it's highly independent. But before it happen, there has to be some relation. It is a obitimi bo Jacka now or approach you. At that point in moment, I had Jano on Kayo. Oh yeah,
sure.
Oh yeah, oh there be some boys no more, be some Abeeku.
Maybe some okay, and papa. What was that?
So to me, what Jack party on
Kai. At that point, on Kai.
Oh, 80 though. There is nowhere. There's nowhere Bema Ebebo Jack. I like no, but me and yeah, before na make I don't know how to put it.
Say what plan is up, like he wants to hurt you. No.
Not hurt. Why did you be? I don't know hurting. Hurting for what? Not hurt. I don't know how to explain.
Maybe you mean differently, but what we were getting is say, like the two men didn't know proud. But Jack in Baswa, all Etumodin goes to the side. So we regain our consciousness.
After the Jack, after the Jack, then whatever that.
And I bought phone in our sign Buffy. Every brief say, yeah, nigga, no way. So I tell you, it is the same. Yeah, any day.
It's Obia and Obia.
Oh, before so. No.
Obia,
unless say the Jack was induced by chemicals.
Yes, yeah, boy, Jack. I'm also about you. We
are legend. That's a point of correction. Say,
okay.
It's say if you want. I'm talking for every man. Yeah, remember your life. It's like the we are chemistry was school. Oh, who sa chatting periodic table no. Sanity
Uko China, they say.
Uko China, Uko Poland, Japan, Zimbabwe, but the fact say you drive before no. After Jack turns to jail no, it means I drop you. So what does it? It unless it was chemically induced. So a drobin amanabasa they are fine. But say emotionally. That's why if you want to catch a man at his vulnerable time, it's when the man is on Jack duties.
Jack alert. Jack
alert, and they are very vulnerable.
I don't know, but then I'll back it.
I don't know. Say Bonnie away be a Jack nearby and refi. It's honor and I saw who make you wasem.
No, I don't make it too long.
And I make me mouth caviar and say, don't make it too long. Man, ko ye kasa tinti. Ko nya ko na ko ready Martin Luther speech. On women quick. Aha. And we are.
Now let's go to the next one, which is a bit more pleasant and pleasurable. Yes, say the memorable sex, the memorable one. Now, as per the author of this article, no, to him or her, I don't even know whether it's a woman or a man. It sounds like a man, but I'm not sure. These days, you never know. To him or her, no. Oh, okay. Then to Bakus, no. What he's trying to say is say the memorable ones are the ones that you actually plan and organize. To say ABR honeymoon dear no. And I say if you can and if you can afford it every once in a while, now the call babysitter. Then either you guys can just go get a hotel room, just stay there for the weekend or at least one night. If not, also from come out babysitter be now have the whole house to yourself. Like plan towards it and make the activity so unusual. Unusual means that, and yet like some the things that you will not normally do. Ma nipano they be on kai say, wow, I remember this day. This hotel, the things that you did, the daring and your mom, yeah, that kind of thing. I guess we have more authorities on the platform to talk about memorable sex than I can ever say. It's, authorities with their shovels. Memorable sex. What is memorable sex to you?
Ikea is a sex hater.
Who? Oh, anti-sex. So.
Anti-sex. Or they can your own pen near
I mean, memorable sex are the ones that you have it in the weird places. I.e., outside in the car, taking road trips, doing it in the club, in the plane.
Club.
Yeah, those are things that you do it in the public places when people are not. You feel say people are not watching. You're in a room with a group of people. So people think so keke, stuff like that. It's more or less you're living an impression on the person that was a crazy girl, like stuff like that. I mean, no more bedroom, but stuff like doing it in the snow. I mean, crazy things where the person will remember, say, Charlie, this is what I've done. I mean, in the bedrooms, you can things that you've not done before, you try it and all of that, yes. But I'm talking about crazy things, being adventurous, stuff like that.
So if I understand you, for you, memorable sex is more of the location than the sex itself, because I don't know.
Right, because you know that, I mean, bedroom dear and now hotel rooms dear, they're the things that you do on a norm, like you take the kids somewhere, do it at home, or take a trip and all that. Yes, you're doing it. So if you take a trip and you have a room, but yet you decide to do it in a car, it's something that you'd be like, oh, okay, I see a car trip way. This is what I did.
Living legend in Abba.
Mm.
In the public pool.
Yes, our
Yeah,
bush niggas. You're from bush ninjas.
I think memorable ones are the adventurous ones, the adventure. It's like as we are already be you're taking chances. You've gone to the club, no more sneaky to the bathroom, you just go do it, more driving on the road, you be like park the car, it's just the two of you in a dark place, you just do it. And I'm with you come up parking with baby, you just do it. You see, those are things that even at talk rap will say when you hobby ma those are things where you will be missing those good times. But hotel room yes but everything hotel ni edi ehu e de ebedi ehu wo fom ebedi ehu ha yeah but
Normal.
yeah how often do you get to do somebody in a plane? How often do you get the opportunity to travel with your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever it is to be able to do that? 9 out of 10 times.
Hold on. Joseph.
Yeah. When he says it's a public toilet, that's what I'm saying. Say in the club, you guys would take the chance like who could use the bathroom, Maba.
Wow.
You understand?
When you saw a car public toilet, when you maybe imagine got that.
Ghana.
Treat to
KVIP.
You say Ghana there. How?
I don't find it. No.
See, so this is what I'm getting. I think with piano, is from what I'm getting from what she's narrating. It's not more about the sex, but it's the adventure.
The adventure.
Kwame,
the risk.
Papa Bisano, who asked you? Is it your shoe? Who asked you?
On menu power.
I mean, like just like
family, you're saying. Very analytic, but no,
but Kwame, you see, for me, like I said, if you're somebody that makes me feel good sexually, like I'm sexually into you, if I want to be adventurous with you, I want us to go on an adventure where we're taking chances. You know what I mean?
A risk, yeah.
Right, like we're taking that risk where, like, especially when you're on the highway, you're traveling and then you just pull over. Like, okay, let's pull over. Let's do one. You go to the club. I be asked, no signal, no like Charlie. Let's meet up. You know, things like that. They are things that.
Shout out to my boys in Birmingham, UK, for all the bathroom sex.
You see, and now that person the same person. So because there are things that the sexual things that they make you feel. Also, say being out there, you haven't experienced that. Somebody who is a risk taker, not taking that chances. You've been at more driving or driving and then what's unzipping. Now the be another catch to pull it car over. You pull the car over. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I call
them. Is there a way you can share with us like one memorable one that you very, very memorably remember? Like, many sound cry, just I don't know.
Okay, you need sound.
Why am I that Beyonce Daniel? Oh, baby.
One for the archives. Why?
Yeah, just and if we read the movie, we watch something. If
and I never down for be catch
Madam for be catch me or see it happen wo or see it happen wo baby. From where you are tri-state area here, baby, na so mo punto kwa kakra bia hu ya ne se mo yin na esi shim na ne de nti na me so
And no,
What
no,
am
yeah, and yeah, quite a punishment sex in me, and I
Debbie,
record
Debbie,
this
Debbie,
one.
Debbie. I didn't say I'm talking per se, but I say, just say, or see, and on look at texting me or see, yeah,
About
you are
text
telling
you.
my story, yeah. And or see,
Well, phone the text me and so dear.
I
or
ever find
see,
this ever find this.
it was nice. It was nice.
And one friend, mic check, 1 2
And
1
I'm because of the way I will describe it. No, I thought it was good.
All kind of also the pakuno class or person Jana Chili, but still cry won't be because when the pakuno is free kitty son one thing. I say, yeah, I say be brave.
Say,
What
madam from
text
so obo no mani ya PhD. Intino, silence esana.
or just say, oh, aha, when was I text him or say, I say, yeah, can cry as or per se, or she says, and cast and con any bay one last. I say, goodbye, you be not just finally, no, officially, no. Nanka we jai, but and I make a change soon.
We are texting about the so Kwame is the best. Kwame. But a bema moment, a mo
Nipanye.
Also feel too much.
And a warlock.
Okay.
Before.
And just a one can say the only experience be about down for the no one.
Yeah, madam for the na on him yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Open excuse party Abeeku. Or name abon come say excusing just say real stories, real time.
I mean, I would say it as it is. I mean,
memorable sex. Before you say your experience, what is to you? What is memorable sex?
I think I said BBA obey. You plan for it, as you said, no. A idea what team said this is what you want to do. ABR. What the dabia. So from time to time, no be kai. ABR me say, okay, let me say the first time you had sex, it could be a memorable sex for you. Because that is the first time I will break you virginity. The first time you're having sex with a girl be and also you bet me a memorable sex because that is the first time only when the have sex, so it could be anything. And as AJ said, no location also play a role in that. ABR adventurous places to say a parking lot, yeah, okay, car move, cinemas, play moody.
You see you Father Baku.
Yeah, I know people who
cinema guy na echire pa na muti I say so one ma kwese kona
bibia to me see and train mo so people I've heard it before. People have sex in the
train mu na no oba na so wo skirt na o she underwear na so anyi bia so watena na so mu di agro bi
say hano and I say abrochi no. People don't care about sex that much. They don't care. So
you see, you have
if you get the right people, but that you get some other people they will get you in trouble for indecent.
But say why shall we scared na eshema what's your ukun so and our girlfriend to what's will train more. Obesine who say
that's what I'm saying. Now I didn't
it's bordering on crime, so
they be crime. They were crime man.
Examples, yeah, criminal.
That's a criminal.
They were crime man.
What to be your first class man there?
Oh, me try my crabbing so.
Okay.
Charlie, garage say why so car or garage, you be or and a memorable one because maybe idea you will always remember those things, And on a member fancy memorable sex. Yeah. It shouldn't always be the bed. Even say bedroom crying fee, maybe our day near me and buy will pay with the big boom pies to if you will spread, those kind of stuff. It could be memorable, even though it's in your own bedroom. Candles, while lit candles, maybe I will tie it. Obi feed my baba so candles from a bedroom, what would they say? It could be also be memorable sex.
Yeah, although it's a fire hazard.
But I'll come to you and for you to tell us
memorable sex
if you want to share. But in the meantime, last week one idea free radio so that be another okay. whoever is available, no, but 12 upon chair announcement. Another one.
Davio, I saw man Davio so pass him.
No, when you me home. Okay, I guess.
Hey, Minio,
I was going to do it myself.
I am wonderful. Munio Baba, David Beyonce. Yeah, shifting cultivation. Nah, your free radio so. About YouTube and Facebook. It's yes, more multi radio so. Mon join Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, that must be very. That's
Piao. Okay. Yeah, that's it. And see, Panabakus, now maybe so say, is there any way you can one memorable ABA only a betcha?
Okay, well, I think it's a cinema say, yeah. My bida. Maybe we didn't do penetration, but in Saturday every far hobby. And driving, so my bida. I mean, in Sunday Shawa, it's a demanded on a so mean Sunday in front of me, so many Ashawa, me any one. And bush most of the I think I say I've done it before. Just being adventurous, you go park your car somewhere and you try it there. One month for man in Sibo no, but I mean sanity.
By Ninya against the law.
I don't think it's against the law. If I'm in my car and doing those things, which maybe are fine, but I mean it happens.
I think one day we should have a discussion about it. If you are in your car, what to do will come, especially at the Asa. Okay, it's not like you are doing any public display. At the Asa now, car muna wa lock your car, a secure who car. How does that constitute? And especially if you are not with a sex worker, and emphasize what could you service I shall be on any so when you get an answer you want to feel adventurous. How should that constitute public indecency? I was a police for a Hawaii. I think one day we should actually
I think most of the time any problem by shoving or chiwa or the naibisu consumer.
9 minutes 37 seconds.
I mean, I think it's a memorable sex. The location
highly so
highly is a goddess. Yeah,
she's a goddess, right?
No, a goddess straight up because
actually see through elevator coming down.
When any can say when you be who can so.
Baba we just say bush na who villager. Now we need a half an hour to have a sex. You can do it in the bush. It's normal. Bush day, very normal stuff.
Baba Uzi has never experienced joy. She has never experienced joy.
Yeah, remember they say about 90% of Ghanaian we've had sex outside before.
Oh, niggas a good Facebook.
Yeah, because in Ghana, no, only Diana will cough a girl out of the neck. Saying you need an
bush niggas a good Facebook.
Hotel the bush. Super forestry.
Forest niggas.
Motel forestry. Okay. Ako.
Yes, sir.
Memorable sex. I busy now into before you mama I mean skip when I ready now about
no my family member muntu come asaba
no
oh memorable sex on ya ko honeymoon ya je
Messi ye pe when you and ready as when you baba na da kon kasa we are as when you mama because
that's what we going on the one
honeymoon dey busy
I the most I go go be na show me man one say we be that's a memorable one that's
no, that's not memorable. We are memorable sex. I come memorable.
Woman another akon kasa na bibi wanna.
Oh, God.
Bibi se denu wo.
I'm crowd will be Obeka. I'm a Canadian cock.
I didn't know I said the market because I had dear beer.
I'm so what you want, so what you want to be suit you now. There you say, Obi show because I read your yard now. Wait, and you may be a time suit you, man. Ah, wouldn't pardon you what you move crown so no, man, so see, now they are kind of panel. Sir, beating me, will you be a two kind play moon? Because entire sister dodo na ne obodo fota for playing entire and I know so sir yeah be 42 abrofo de be fa the safety general no mo fi ase to susu o mo de ko vacation yeah be before so the sika na de koto cement or bad me de pan fa be say you save for vacation the la lie the entire sister be ba ko bi ne ka be frem and no kwado do na kwa empathy for for no mutanya saa nyama no aware for the entire nsi saa bebre enti na ma nipa no bu so wa na wakai no bia no mo mutikam no mo tukan along the roadside no baby na saa was me metima kandia ba ko bia say me as girlfriend be say ade me too me too ebetina baby for na ɔbɛboa me na metu nneɔma no na yɛapake nneɔma a yɛabrɛ no kyɛ sɛ ebi bi roommate koraa so te asa so hɔ no mu a ɔno nso yɛhyehyɛ nnakatɔ no bi na de hyɛ bathroom kɔna hɔ nom paa dɔɔ na bie saa kyɛ sɛ ɛnɛ ne na nyinaa di mfie bebree so da so ɔbitiri bi
Right, I'm in talk, Kawati. I'm in talk.
Agosha Atasi, oh, don't worry. He understands.
and nyama bi a de begidi sɛ na yɛ ti edi ase no nyama bi a wo de keka relationship mu a na wawale mu a spice nyoma but ɛyɛ akɔyɛ ho kyenkyere ma bi obi tie kyerɛ kra so de ngofo yi na obi bɛ tackle yi ngofo mu yɛ low man shallow mind so na wafo but yɛsua deɛ wɔ ha boa yɛn yɛsɛ ma mɛbra abon deɛ ɛbɛyɛ a obi amfi ase experience bi
Okay. Ako accounts na area na o kakras baka ho.
Davi.
Okay, Kwame Yonko. Memorable sex.
Oh, memorable sex, and I think I think the first one is always the most memorable. Because some of us, the late bloomers, I did very 19 and now 20, no. It becomes the first one becomes because first of all, even the sensation that is going on, you don't even understand. So I just say, I think that would be the first one was the most memorable. But after that, they've been a couple, I think like Akuya said, in the place. Because sex is necessary at least almost you have it all the time. But in our members, we don't complain too much because every time, we finish the job. But the place, the timing, and I think the timing, nothing beats the first one. First one, they just be behind change, because like what is a boy say can't see not happen now, what the taxi mukufi now how did it happen? Why like it's I will feed that, but places not so accounted. The risk, the more the risk, the better.
Papa, I didn't know Obi Sankrofo. Mami Bisano. So, what is your memorable? And I Kwame Bisano. Or who Bisano question?
I agree. I just said me, no, Yana.
That's what's where we are now.
Be good so many abra be chichima.
Oh, okay, but uche mu we bisa papa so dia na. So no bi se bisa ya so no person be ke.
Okay, no ye de baby.
Oh, sorry.
Baby pa dia.
Na
Okwa ni
papa.
abra or check the first. I'll do just pass it on.
Me ka se so onu bi se bisa ya onu tietie ni mu nsem no.
Okay, papa.
O bi se bi.
That's all.
A person just say me they interesting because
Wow.
we dear I'm a police for crowd arresting. It's no nyanya make it clean now.
Kwame, you.
No, okay. So talking about police before arrested, and that is where I have a problem because I have been a victim before.
Hey,
Were you a bystander or a participator?
I go Odu on us or camera, but what? Odu us or camera.
Mansono,
Ibete, there's a co.
No,
Okay,
Lexington, that's all. You remember?
But for Lexington can take your number, Lexington and him.
Lexington.
Manhattan, Lexington, and I said,
Manhattan, Lexington. Yeah.
That you best all catch us and you see your quarters nina we refi.
Oh, I know they are being kind.
I know you're memorable.
I pick and choose the ones I remember. So,
in fact, what Ekuya did was very rude.
Ekuya did.
Yeah,
What did I do?
I was right in the middle of my story, of my most memorable.
Master, you were not in the middle of anything.
Papa Abeeku through pass because no okay Canada and all the unya.
Kwame, you.
Papa Cowden and the police
police for
You see, I'm not. You see.
Police officer crab them. And there's a papa way low when you mean mama way.
Because Charlie, I think this is one of my most memorable sex-related stories because right in the middle of my story.
I said,
I can't know how about you.
So this goes down as your
most memorable sex-related story.
Okay. Poor one.
It's why okay, the answer was wrong.
Because Maya.
Mami, can I make her why? Yeah. If you are not.
I feel you're trying to die. I feel not die. Sorry, no, see.
I hope I saw to me media.
And
we want to know.
Sex. Oh, Debbie.
Makame dear, Ukia Canada, Ubia Canada.
Sexy dear, Obi voice, same, yeah. Someone wouldn't say voice, dear Benijo. Eh, that's it. Jacob Bessie, a Dramanda, my brother, oh, my dream, long time.
Papa Bakus then I meant to say,
yeah, the banana,
what the kind planning, I didn't so all the dream one in them. And I happen and then a couch.
It happens.
Made the voice not echo as you. And I'm a couple here. There, ever costed. Oh, in fact, I wasn't disappointed. The voice and everything went perfect.
For about who saw candles to say occult man.
Hey, sir.
So me so me candle for me use to be put that.
Kwame. When me for cancer could be you see, we are waiting for Papa. Oh, my Papa for the wedding.
Oh, okay, Papa to us.
Papa
Papa,
Kasa.
That's my coming in area.
Dabra
Papa
kuku amunyina ya wa.
Police didn't know one way.
Quotidian na I said. Hey, ba kuku I fucking power. But kuku episode just say asema me kan nyina o ma yesa.
Nti anya move from home.
And you can't wait to cry.
Oh, Raddy.
Kuku asia yes sir. To see I'm okay say cry ye be you know. Trasuna papa can asem. It's nothing new. There ever fun sir.
Papa cause the name.
I'm number come as the first, Anna.
What's it? I mean, man, what's the police?
No, you did obwa, one carry obwa.
No.
So mine, mine. No, so me, my own is more of a police for now. Omoma ye won to yen. Yeah, the police should leave us alone.
Police before there.
Oh no, mobile. Oh no.
Okay, Papa, they are police before there.
Ghana police are not American. Ghana police are not American police.
Our lives matter.
Ghana police put off our home.
They should leave us alone. They should leave us alone. Because as a police officer, you have been commissioned to protect, to serve.
Papa, that is not. We are not talking about police. Why all the merry-go-round? Nothing.
Oh no, money churching police for what? I'm a fool.
Okay, police for Ghana police.
Exactly.
Ghana police. Okay, Ghana police are not American police.
No, the whole world police fraternity.
The whole world police should listen to what I'm saying and leave us alone. Our lives matter.
Leave who and who alone. And you for me, man.
Ghana police for sure.
Another victim.
Skin paper, police for the Amoya.
Police for the Amoya. Police for the Amoya. Another victim, okay. Eso mujaye yo to.
That was for Tata, man.
Sister V, you're right. He's wasting our data.
Before we are there was circle. Paco Pacho be explain, mommy. Paco can explain. Before we are there was circle. Every we are there. Focus on the things that matter. Focus on the
Papa, saying that is what we want.
A police force should leave us alone.
Why? Where they are focusing for the blind, and then because they are okay.
They all can doesn't make sense, and that makes sense to you.
Well, it makes sense to some people. It's obvious.
Oh, it makes sense.
You know.
I'm up for the Ghana plan. Cool. Not me now do any better.
Yet your mind and parliamentarians this guy can see. Of ministers this guy can see.
Now I'm crazy.
Oh, ebi mu kom yire mu ebi mu de omu krumu koji ndro ebi de omu yem omu maame mu di
ne kra ne say papa
sika gare mu nyina
e koso the police is not doing their job. They are doing the wrong job.
Na go see
That was a slogan, no.
And so no, that is the problem that me I'm facing as my contribution. Said the police should do their job.
And
police, they should
that's your memorable text.
Yes.
Yo,
The police should do their job.
We are not paying you taxes to do that.
Do the right thing as
Do
a
the
police
right
officer.
thing.
As a police officer,
Hey,
do
Kwame
the right.
Wompa,
Arrest.
what's your story?
Corporal, you know yourself.
Exactly.
Ajingano, you know yourself.
Oh, dear, Ajingano.
You do have a penny. Who about
Corporal Jamfi at Ajingano, you know yourself. Do your job and stop worrying other people.
Some police put no more a Victor Morrison building there. National Theatre corner. Police put no more a guard one. They should do their job.
Unnecessary things.
They should do their job.
And then you're right tonight.
Oh,
they should do their job. Because also in between time and no musi sa building no. Na a kind of what is the reason why a police officer is walking around with the annoying part? In fact, they should do their job.
Whilst Kaswa is burning.
Whilst people are killing people.
And you know
the annoying part they say because I didn't feel it all with him no more do a car they park the car far away. They turn the engine off, then they walk.
And they know what you're doing, and they're asking you, what are you doing?
When you can walk,
our boys are operating in Swedru.
Exactly.
And you are here asking me, what am I doing?
Swedru police for 1 year, sir. One him corners, no. Bo papa say corner, no, what not more tire or na police for no water for her.
In fact, Papa Kasem.
Yeah, if you are going to Swedru, yeah.
I'm going to say, I can't.
Okay, yeah, maybe some down for Naja Kwam.
Mate.
People are doing
Sakawa. Okay, Papa, next, young the next,
because I said with the Niabrepa.
Yes, I'm getting very emotional.
Yeah. Some of you make glasses, correct? Somewhere.
Very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Baba, young point. If you have paper to create a shot.
Okay. So let's go to the final one. Now feed it. And the way be by one day na yapo. Encouragement 6.
Hey.
Encouragement 6. Yes, say. Wait there, let me try and read it out. Or say, you use this type of sex to encourage your spouse or your partner to do something or not to do something. Come away from you. Konabra.
To do or not to do.
Wow. To do something or not to do something. There are times he wants to do something that you think is not in the best of position. Just come in, make the seductive way and delay him. When he's exhausted after you drilled him, speak softly and he will say, I didn't know that it was what you that was what you were saying before. Now I understand.
Oh, okay. So it's there. I can't smile to be my Wednesday.
So
wait, Jerry, I can't send you money.
Yeah, and I say like the person is about to do something, make a decision that you know that it's not in the best interest of himself, you as the partner, or maybe the society as a whole. You know, the society in general. So you use sex to encourage him not to do what they. It's a little confusing. Some of these things don't apply to me. Like, it's a moment to me in tears here. Like,
It's that I'm part of
Papa,
when the one
so
months after
the
baby we be
sex.
fiat. It's papa fancy football game. Na yeah
Very
the
good.
no mawa.
Very,
Unjai game neighbor.
very good
Na
example.
we are no aka say oh yes na me pese obebo game no but na me here will touch and I say na me pese you spending quality time together. Unjai game neighbor mame emme.
That's a
Emme.
very
Yeah, you're a smart
good
girl.
example.
I'm
And
the
that
best
Amano.
student in class. Papa,
Yes. So to answer that, no, you've got another one, bro, real quick. Another kasa.
Papa, I am my word.
Well, we the old kind. Bet my baz say be any part no one say sex in the so what the man wa ema the two yemre ma bibia o pe bi o the man wa I bet my pass sa kwan so na.
I don't need encouragement sex, no.
Answer no so no pisa no no I no ni ade a o yema na wa boost me no pay free no for. What do you want to say?
But until yeah, MP sex, and then what can you get from us?
And a question. As I'm saying.
But you see, the way on no put in, no. On your part, and say, and that, like, you know, it kind of in a line with Yakusia can, but Yakusia out there, and you're correct because we know it's something that you are not supposed to do.
But you are not supposed to do.
Playing a game that you are supposed to. No, that one you are supposed to. And say, no, it doesn't apply. Game there, every man is supposed to play a game. It doesn't apply. It's very necessary that as a man you play a game. But okay, so what about the one that you encourage him, you use to encourage? How can you use sex to encourage someone to do something? Okay, encouragement sex. How can you use sex to encourage someone to do? Because they said it's two ways. You either use that to encourage someone to do something, or encourage him not to do something.
I'm trying to understand or trying to wrap my head around. Encourage you to. I mean, why would I encourage you when we're both going to enjoy?
No.
It's not
about the sex. It's about something else.
Something? Maybe is it something that I want and you don't?
Maybe a woman in Cranshe who used to sex and a man in Cranshe.
Me money. I mean, encouraging in question. I mean, money
do something outside the sex and
okay.
Outside the sex, yes.
Not the sex itself. Okay, so like, for instance, okay, that's one of the things I am thinking. Like, Abia, he's angry about something, or she's angry about something. She's about to make a decision that will probably harm somebody, or that will probably cause, have a higher repercussion. Okay. So from what I understood, you can use sex to calm him or her down so that whatever it is that they were going to do, they won't do it again. Maybe you're trying hard to explain that, look, don't do this. The repercussion of this could be dangerous, could be devastating, it could be criminal, it could have, untold consequences and all that. Still on Tiasi. Then you give it to them nicely. Man, I feel there. I started Befi. Then you try to explain. Said this is what I'm trying to do. You see, if you be like, oh, okay. Now I guess I understand what you're trying to say, because adrenaline up pump the positive direction. Now my question is, how can you also use sex to encourage someone to do something? Let's say something good.
Oh, but
I'm just trying.
Okay.
Maybe more. For example, maybe you've drunk, right? And you want to go out, knowing very well, say, okay, out Uber drive, and that can bring a problem. Say, Oba no who say, "Be we need kakai ho." So bet me be so amount. or can I want to ask will be a swa, why dream back ho? Why drink corner if you now quiet the albeya? That is it. You might come to your senses. So, okay, I don't know where we when you what they are now. That one will serve as encouragement, at the same side, no, a bit more serve as the other side. We say either so would be prevent people from doing good or doing something bad, right? So in this case, it can serve the same, two purposes. Now, one, you wouldn't go out and drive, and two, you stay at home, so you wouldn't have yourself in trouble. And I think it has happened to me before. I was in Ghana and I am fine. Now I'm a person but BBC but there, sometimes it prevents you from getting yourself in trouble. And encouragement, so back on also say, Ebia, you won't be and I'm by they don't want to work, and I say they don't want to do things for themselves. You can use sex, it's a very powerful tool, man. If you use it right, it will help. Say, Obia, or donate and or don't. That's it. Nigeria no or punishing or use to punishment so count. So okay, me yeah punishment na him no. Or the no ho come no. Na if you who say obema no obema no the no ho come bema na bema no bra. No okay, it's okay. If you don't work, you will not get this. I mean, it's some form of encouragement to be to the asha. And that's all school crown okay test now the first. And I dream unya water. There be obenya water biano. Mema osadia. You can use it to encourage the person. That
was
what
actually bringing me to the next one that says reward sex.
And them say match how.
And I don't know. So you just touched on it. Reward sex, like when I guess if someone does something that you think it's worth rewarding. Ebia, wa pass the exam be when your promotion be with your mom. When your business you kind of like
Promotion
contract be
okay.
when to work sign some big contract to be that's where we move to the next stage in life through whatever means. I think and also it won't be a bad idea to reward the individual with some small
So far as your punishment, there should be a reward.
should be a reward, yes.
Yeah, and so what we punish and there more for reward and counter you pay you man.
So okay, what about the occasional type of sex?
Quickies,
Like,
nana.
Near quickies.
Oh no, okay. In your quickies. Occasional.
It was on panelist, but occasional sex like anniversary,
Birthday.
like birthday, like what Thanksgiving sex or Hannah and
holiday sex
okay, so anniversary, birthdays, Valentine's Day, what other
Then
day?
Mother's Day no some Father's Day so account.
Okay, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Because I know a bit more. They only have holiday sex.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Bet me.
Hey. The holiday Maya one year.
No.
You see, Marcus, the mobile worry for 9 years. Now 9 years now, son of Mujano. Whom I never to see obey me a can and read the door on the papa and die.
Hey.
9 years.
Wow.
9 years no 9 years and few months on the papa net trans and Mujano. Obey my kind. Another door on the papa and die.
And nay, Drew Bintina on and then I say, yeah. Bibi Ned, what do you put them out to also better?
Serious, go for stories.
I don't think so. I can do that. The Benyan could be
now. Your crowd, now your crowd, the Befana is all.
Maybe all your crank, eh? we are afraid yen intem uba akokra we nye bi ndi a watu wadwen. Once you are young, enjoy your pain as a we nye bi a mo fry ya na wa ka utim say we ya jayo.
But you see, something interesting. I think it's and maybe I could be wrong, but I think when people are sexually active during their youthful stages, it keeps them younger. If I could, I mean, that's my observation. It keeps them younger, and I think Obia sexually active during their younger age continues to be sexually active forever, unless you say be a yarebi. Because look, I can use my own family as an example. My grandfather. And my grandfather me dwene ho bia menya nkran hye se nkunyimdi wo meni.
So
Bam. Me hu se enye ade a like ebusua no adom bia nyame de akyɛ. Oh, so I have to make it a point to carry on
AJ,
that legacy. Because at age 86, that man was very active. Oh, so yes, he was a living legend. And for me, it gives me a maminya in crying shepa say oh yes, mobona yare bia mbebo a nipa beku n'anim ache yie papa. Because for the look of things, it means by my age right now, in the next 40 years and beyond, I will still be active. Oh, and I'm also me can't cross it.
Where active means what?
Sexually active.
Sexual sabi utimi DJ.
Bam.
Oh, okay.
Me, I'm going by my grandfather. Oh, I'm using my grandfather as an because see.
Papa, 500 to you. Why depends you me?
Now what can we pay?
Bema dear, I think sir. Eno nema bema ye bema, and mebwa.
Yes, my grandfather was Bema.
No, I'm just saying. I said bema dear, eno nema bema ye bema. And he said at 80 something. If mamu, I think say 82 or something. Nah, I think I want it back. If I remember very well, if you 80 something, you will be active in. If God please leave you alone.
I'm all for a punchline, so.
Yeah, buy I to sorry. I'm trying to translate.
I'm all for punchlines.
Okay, but I'm say Bema be a no nema o feel so ye Bema. Me nye Bema, but I'm say the way I more canon as a utu Bema ye Juma, it means a lot to you, even at what age? 86, 85. You can explain that.
I don't know between I explain it.
Okay.
And now I don't explain my because me mom there be at the be a me danya me asi ho ane me nana like
nenti wo de wo nana abra bo na ehwa bo dia na
yeah, I mean,
we are better last one.
As obi aka chon say ope wo yire eya ahwa hwewase. Okay. Oh, point.
And so
na nana ton no anhwa papa.
Some people no yare into ofimuntem.
And
I know some people pass one yare uncle obey mafia person minana.
Active, okay.
Yeah.
It's one pie bonnet say one yare. Now what's the mama? 80 something. 40, about 40 more years to go, right?
Yeah.
1 year, yeah.
Not to go, to continue. Yes, sir. 40 years.
Continue, sir.
Some men and maybe if he Ghana now with the 86, and he lived like a couple more years after we Ghana. So technically, I still have at least 50 years of activity.
Okay.
If
yeah,
that's it.
Thank you.
Paco, audio number. You are frozen. Okay, sun review. You are frozen. Yeah, and so no mumbo ya moda mo bompa ya mumbo be me why? Say ahoɔden a Nyankopɔn de ma me nana no. Onfo bindo me ne me brothers nyinaa.
Amen.
Ye shede nyunyam.
That's all.
Yes. Kwan we ni. Oh, yeah,
mo yeah, adwuma ne keka na sam pesa mo bi kan ana say na ye ntimi
what the ahoɔden o my ahoɔden na the rest will figure it out.
Okay.
Kwame is also na now the same problem. It's when you are doing police. Okay. But me guy will say, Bibia, yeah, baby, one day.
Ube. One day.
No matter you are.
Go down.
Yeah, it's we have fine the team say.
If you want chap. If you want stay clean, stay clean. Whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, 6 feet.
Who say? Yamina, Osha, Sunu, Onwana.
Nice one.
It's more musical interlude, and
and me copy agreement this na me fan to hana. Yeah, I see upon Kiram de Free or no. Adea. O baby on your ma and chow babel.
After before Obenyum. Musical interlude. This is the song of the season. May take a pay. You must see we are fun to
this time Nanyan Kwasianum.
Muntie.
Oh.
One day. No be 2 days.
No be 2 days. No be 3 days.
One day.
No
be 3 days. One day.
No matter you are.
One day.
I'm living legend from where you know. I know them obey your man, come for the 2 years. Anyway, do be there man kwan for net to.
And you know,
Ansa ko fo be mo board dey. Ah, you kwa me. Ba ku bi.
we are Simon and I say no matter you are, where you're from, the Songs of David True Faith Church International Singers. Yeah. No matter you are. No matter you are. You know. Okay. On that note, who say one day, Obi Abeeku idie. Yenye na yefa dwumadie no. Emre wi because it's only a matter of one day. No matter you are. Go for now.
You go mod.
One boy, you may too much. And for those of you who don't understand, if you know, you know. This was our song for the weekend. And you know.
I really.
It was a very, very
Oh, we had fun though.
I was here already.
Father Bacchus and Nanaga, you missed out. The Father Bacchus, I'm in there.
Oh no, David. Next
So
next one. Main one never.
Oh, for that back is on the castle on the Oma.
What do you count main event?
9924
On the
next
main event.
Main one the metemu.
Saturday and
Pakasebe main one na.
we doesn't know at this time.
Yeah, you know, New York is possible.
No, Wabakaha.
Na some
I mean, he has his waiting what happening. Oh, he has his citizenship, you know.
Yeah.
Or Koba, he commutes back and forth. Or Beshia Bebo Juma Kakra. Yeah, no, I could Ghana for them Kakra, no assembly.
Now, what they Ghana for why judges in the issues of Beko faces, yeah.
Oh,
hey,
Wakasama Trapo.
I mean, one thing you could fear and I could be a whole.
Okay. It was for and you see a dear baby na. Yeah, there will be a say money at 10 o'clock or 10:30. I be see Samuel about one. It's you know, the basi ha na nyamia adoma. Ochina 8 to 10. Kwame, the show Think Tank, and you know 8 to 10. So upon tema, say many movie been there tomorrow. Last week we saw a very nice movie from Miracle, one of the latest movies. Away, it's say many for bisu there tomorrow. Na yem promote ya yehu. And Friday, I think we might either have variety night on the go, or we'll do variety night from a coded location. And you know, a can be also no. If you had a woman because if you had a day into me and skip last week now, the activities were too crazy, and I might escape here, but this week there hopefully we should be okay. And you'll be until say to me kebi. There's been substitution be near the day. Player be call player be aba any player call beko bio ni obeka ho near the nina would look into it and talk about it. It's in yami adoma if yada. Na me kaimo wa wo hia you can say no. KTV box no. Bombardia na frame me 70 open text me na me fra na sisi ade frame dia me mfa open so frame wait me frame me or text me tonight and I'll call you tomorrow. I have about 2 or 3 people that I have to call tomorrow already. And you know me shamu Christ Ishem boss mefre motina. 7037862317. 7037862317. Nipa bebree a omo platform yi so omo UCB Ekwe Addison UCB Baba Ewuzi UCB Hajia Binta UCB. If you have any questions behind a closed door cry, you can get in touch with them. They will tell you. It might sound too good to be true. If you talk to them, they will tell you, say, what I'm saying is exactly what it is. Now, I enjoy. I mean, you just pay per view, ne HBO, ne for far too long. It's our time. We also enjoy. Our lives also matter. And wow, people, but more than get in touch. Let me hook you up. I want all my family, like me say, Baha, Obio was to be a UCB, and you everybody can attest to it. So yeah, Charlie, me UCB, and so and so. I want that. I want us to build a family first. And man, so story now. I'm wanting next week. I say repeat because a very very important story. The Mensana Echo 2 so far. And see, yeah, that munyina see. Yami enshiramo. Yan koran na yanjo bia 30 seconds. Na da ko. Yan ko 30 seconds.
I'm so afraid of BBA say. You say that's a night. Ever since she be.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Father Bacchus.
Well, what I was saying is sex is good. So be using as punitive action, and I say reward. If you know be use it well. It will help somebody out. Enjoy sex. Say, my opinion no fanasa and Sawaya Kokrati say Papa 88. That's it.
Nice. 88 to be continued though.
To be continued to us.
Oh yeah. I go.
Yeah. Yo, you know, we are to say for joining in. It's been yet another great evening. A very beautiful conversation. Yes, this is your viewer. Yes, here, more different kinds of text and how to use them. Mama, know when and how to apply when necessary. Nyame info baby na mo pe jack akusi 90 nyame famo na yeso a jail for ne so nyame nkoso ema libido enye high all the time na enjoy na ya hwayo edimbetia
nice one. Okay, yeah.
Abusafo yeda obi biase abujafo adane den na mbeka ho ni di dwume ye ka se da mo nyina asnya me hwamo David Beyonce nene deja you chei o kan wo binti na me ho yo hey yeda obi ase that's an essential Friday, so you know, I mean, African was beautiful happening live in New Jersey on Saturday. African was beautiful.
Yes.
It's happening in New Jersey. If you're in the area, so I already started that. Brana, for the mumna, yen supporting yen launching officially, and no date any BBA ebe announced this announcement. Yeah, that will be BBA. We thank you guys for loving and supporting Nkomoh Nkitinkiti and also High Life Radio. Yakramunina.
Let me
Are you ready for? Are you ready for African most beautiful USA? Hey, yo, beautiful, wherever you are, do you qualify to be Africa's most beautiful? Are you between the ages of 18 and 25? Are you black or fair in beauty? Are you proud to be an African and living in the States? Abogram Area Foundation present the Lounge of African Most Beautiful USA. Interested beautiful African ladies in the USA, put yourselves together, for we are about to witness the Lounge of African Most Beautiful USA. Date, Saturday, April 24, 2021. Venue, Trump National Golf Course, 500W Branch Avenue, Pine Hill, NJ. 08021. Time, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, African beautiful ladies. For more inquiries and registration, visit www.africanmostbeautifulusa. Oh my God, you cannot afford to miss this. Strictly by invitation.
Nti eno no na kwa kan no Saturday way ekwalanche Africa's most beautiful. Now please, if you know anyone who is between the ages of 18 and 25, the parents, even if it's one parent is of African descent, contact AJ and Asa Akosia, not Nanada Ako or Bakus. Those two out. AJ and Akosia.
So you're out. Maybe I open on your 88 and I still I'll continue. Munyin film. Pro Max.
So Sanke AJ and Akosia, dear, with me afraid me. But it's in that order. AJ Akosia or me. Those two there, don't worry about them. By the time you get to them, now you solve a problem amount. So you don't need to worry about those two. So we got Big PK, Capito, Kwame, all those guys among Kaho. Yeah, me and say, but in the order of AJ Akosia and then Abia me. Now, it's going to be crazy. The snippets kaka matiteno Charlie. The event will be big time, a big time event. Like the awards, I mean the prizes and stuff. Crazy. All you have to be, and they are very conscious, or they are mindful of, like bikini nyawa bebre, like so if no reason to have any self-consciousness about your body or anything. Just be of any African descent, be between the ages of 18 and 25. Nigerian, Ghanaian, Sudan, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Congo, Somalia, anywhere. For as long as you're on the African continent, you qualify. And to win him, Obi, Obabi, was near be, or cousin be, Obi, or him say, or what's our confidence into participating now on contacting Yakusia and Asa AG. Nah.
Can I please say something right quick?
Mm-hmm.
Please, I know that this was supposed to be the last day. And I mean, to you see, that's how I'm looking at this whole thing. We're trying to say, women, we have issues when it comes to your body and all that. Like Papa said, do not worry about the body issue. But as a woman, a mother, an aunt, a mentor that any young girl looks up to you, I would urge and plead with you to encourage these young ladies to participate in this pageant, and also, if possible, register them. Okay, offer to pay for their registration. That's your way of supporting these young ladies to, find that self-worth and also feel like they are beautiful as an African woman, because we all find it very difficult when it comes to our skin. I mean, brown skin and man, break across. So this is kind of, and maybe to help. And if you're an uncle too, there's nothing wrong with you sponsoring needs to be to just help lady up. That's all we're asking. It will go a long way to help these young ladies. So please, let's all do our best to support the little way we can. It's very important. Thank you. We'll see you all over the weekend.
And a few international organizations are and trust me, they are good organizations, very, very good organizations. Just think about it and let's go. Okay, and see it was for the Munina Sequami knew what they are, and I guess it's a Miana man, then my brother, Miame Kati,